Here's the thing, kid. We don't get to choose how we start in this life. Real greatness, it's what you do with the hand you're dealt.
Pretty good wisdom there from Sully, don't you think? Video games are a very powerful medium to portray messages and provide many valuable lessons in life. Not just the instant gratification or dopamine spikes, but more than that. They have more meaning. I mean, the idea of virtually being teleported into a different world through pixels on a screen, which can make you feel a certain way about characters, stories, or environments itself, sounds crazy when you think about it. Something that is not in your physical 3D reality, but presented to you digitally, can bring such an array of emotions like immense joy, accomplishment, anger, sadness, or even nothing, complete emptiness. And yes, post-game depression is definitely a thing. I've been a gamer most of my life and first started playing Mario side-scrollers on the Nintendo Game Boy Advance in 2002, and my first home console was a PlayStation 2 Silver in 2005. Fast forward through all my school years and those times endlessly clock watching to get home and play that new highly anticipated release after the bell had rung. I mean, I can replay a game now which I loved from my school years, and all those memories at the time of what life was like come flooding back. Damn nostalgia, man. Now in my late 20s and over the past 4 or so years, the way I view video games has completely changed. Amidst some of the darkest moments in my life, gaming always seemed like looking at lights at the end of a very dark tunnel. Something as small as hearing a silly interaction or piece of dialogue like this.
Come on, gorgeous, jump up. You got a great ass, Sully.
You couldn't find your own ass with both hands.
And a map.
Could bring a smile to my face and inject some life into me. Or even just stepping away from combat and just appreciating the surroundings, walking through vegetation like this. Brings different perspective into life. It's quite difficult to describe, but that sense of hope arises every time I pick up that controller and put that headset on. But why is this the case? What is it about gaming and playing video games that myself and many others find liberating? Let's dive into it. The beauty of video games and most forms of media, in fact, is that they are completely subjective. Everyone interprets things differently, and based on an individual's personal experiences, that's when an opinion or a certain point of view is formed. As human beings, we are subject to many challenges and hardships in life, which can be completely out of our control, such as health issues, financial problems, loss, relationship issues, etc. Everyone has their own unique way of dealing with these challenges through mental and physical processes. I've been very fortunate and privileged to be able to play video games over a number of years, especially in this day and age with prices and market fluctuations impacting the accessibility to many people. Gaming has been my therapy, bringing up those emotions and feelings that my physical reality could not. Not much externally in the outside world excites me as it used to, but that feeling of embarking on a fresh experience in a video game never gets old. Setting off on adventures, missions, quests in stunning environments, playing as highly relatable characters created by super talented developers. And oh, did I mention gaming ASMR? Yeah, I do highly appreciate great sound design and effects. It's just immensely satisfying, right? The diversity in how one game energetically can feel completely different to another never ceases to amaze me. A game which combines its core elements like atmosphere, tone, sound design and gameplay mechanics in matrimony are truly unforgettable experiences. I recently just finished Resident Evil Requiem and now started my very long journey into Crimson Desert. These two titles are stark in contrast in game type to one another, yet have me hooked for the same reason. curiosity. But curiosity for two different reasons. Resident Evil Requiem, through the tension created, builds that anticipation for what is to come, the next plot point, or what nasty surprise is lurking around the corner. In Crimson Desert, that sense of freedom in an aesthetically beautiful, pleasing world like this, with what seems like endless possibilities. I see something in the distance, okay, let's go explore it. Curiosity is what leads to emotional connection over time with a character, an environment, or a story in single-player experiences. It can also be the case with multiplayer titles if world building and lore are explored. This is why different things resonate with different people due to different views on life, different morals, different beliefs, different experiences and so on. That's what keeps me coming back for more, feeding those emotions to gaming experiences which I couldn't in my physical reality. Take just a few of the examples of games I've shown in this video which carry meaning in addition to the simple joy of just controlling these characters. Soaring above the streets of Gotham City as the Dark Knight, dropping in on a group of thugs, taking them out, saving that hostage with super satisfying seamless combat like this. Just make you feel like the Batman. Solving that puzzle to find the next clue for that elusive treasure as Nathan Drake in Uncharted, or even marvelling at mesmerising vistas and scenery like this.
What do you see?
Coupled with his extremely likeable character that does help make you feel like an adventurous treasure hunter. Wielding multiple types of katanas as Atsu on a quest to avenge her loved ones, taking out many samurais and ronins along the way with gameplay like this. And yeah, that gaming ASMR I mentioned. I could listen to that all day. Not just single player experiences can have impact. Like in Battlefield, moments like dragging your teammates into cover, reviving them, and getting them back into the fight, whilst multiple explosions go off around you. Man, just make you feel like a soldier in the heat of battle. These titles differ so much in many of their elements, but capture the vision set out by the developers. Gaming is beautiful and beauty is found in many different forms. It can be that sense of accomplishment a game gives you when you complete a tough challenge or get that difficult platinum trophy. It's just the small things that add up and can make a big difference. Throughout the lowest points of my life, playing video games and immersing myself in worlds like the few examples I just mentioned has truly kept me going. There are also so many benefits to this hobby as well, like using the mind's problem-solving abilities or testing the reflex in fast-paced FPS shooters, developing and improving hand-to-eye coordination, and I can just go on. Many people underestimate the personal development that can occur through gaming, and hence studies have shown that engaging in video games can provide stress relief and improved cognitive function, although the credibility of these studies can be up to interpretation. As Sully said in the intro, real greatness is what you do with the hand you're dealt. Gaming has provided me with plenty of memorable moments, and this YouTube channel is my way of showing my passion, enthusiasm and appreciation of video games and what they have done for me over the years. So my message to you is, whatever pulls you through this life's natural ups and downs, do it. Don't let anyone ever tell you you are wasting your time playing video games, or the old cliche, you are too old to be doing that stuff. Because it's got me through and continues to do so, especially as I have got older. And I'm sure it can do the same for you as well. It's about finding what resonates with you and ultimately makes your life just that bit better. So my question of the video for you is, what is that one game that pulled you through a tough phase in your life, and what specifically was it about it that had an effect? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm very intrigued to hear your stories. And just something else to think about as we come to the end of the video. As much as feelings created by video games can seem like an illusion, the same can be said about physical reality itself. I hope this video has found those who it is meant to and you take something away from it. In summary, playing video games has meaning for those looking for it, is liberating, creating that sense of freedom of the mind, provides curiosity, engagement that brings you back for more, and can resonate, bring up emotions which creates a personal connection through a game's elements. And one other thing, vision. Everything in life starts with a vision. You can see a high quality game's vision through the themes presented, and the delivery of those themes portrays the underlying message, finding meaning of it through individual interpretation. So, no matter how things are panning out in life, the most importantly, never lose hope, and remember one thing, the night is darkest just before the dawn. Keep going and keep enjoying those video games, many adventures await. If you do enjoy the video, leave a like for the algorithm and subscribe for more gaming content from me on this channel. I want to create a community of like-minded, positive gaming enthusiasts. Many thanks for watching, and I'll let Joel have the last line in this video. Thanks again.
I struggled for a long time with surviving. And no matter what, you keep finding something to fight for.